Students, let's start today's session, and today we are going to start HTML. But before coming to HTML, first we will discuss few terms that are related to HTML. Fine. So what is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. Now, first term we are going to discuss is website. Now, everybody is familiar with the word website. So what is a website? It is a collection of web pages, or you can say it is a set of pages of information on the internet about a particular subject, and it can be published by a single person or an organization. Web pages are linked with one another, and we can move from one page to another through hyperlink. So just now we have discussed website is a collection of web pages. So many web pages can be there in one website. Now how will you jump from one web page to another web page? It will be through hyperlink. So here it is a picture of a school. Now this is the home page of the school website. And in home page, if you can see home, about, academic, news, so many words are written over there. And what are these? These are hyperlinks. So through these hyperlinks you will jump from home page to another specific web page. So this is a picture. Otherwise, when you bring the cursor over these hyperlink, your cursor will change into hand shape, and when you click on that word, it will take you to the another web page. And hyperlink can be any text or it can be any graphic also. Here these are text, but it can be any graphic also to jump from one web page to another. So I hope it is clear the meaning of this line. Web pages are linked with one another, and we can move from one web page to another through hyperlinks. Next is web page. Now, if I ask you what is web page, the web page we can say it is a document commonly written in HTML. So web page we write in HTML language. HTML we will discuss in the coming video. Today we will focus on what is web page. It is accessible through the internet by using a browser. How can you see the web page? You can see the web page through the internet by using a browser. I hope you know the browser, web browser. Okay, in next slides we will discuss in detail about web browser. A web page contains text, graphics and hyperlinks to other web pages. So it can contain any text, it can contain any graphics, pictures or hyperlinks. Multiple web page constitute the World Wide Web, www, very common term. Whenever you open any website, the first word you write www. Why you write www? Because World Wide Web is a collection of millions of web pages. And what is web page? It contains the information, and all the information is stored in www. So whatever information you want to retrieve from the internet, for that you need to type www dot whatever the website name. So www contains the information stored on internet. Fine. Now specific web page can be accessed by entering URL. URL means Uniform Resource Locator in the address bar of a browser. So what is URL? See, if you want to open some website, in address bar, what do you write? You write www.yahoo.com. So what is this? This is the domain name. This is the domain name. And as you press enter, you might have observed that automatically www.yahoo.com converts into http://www.yahoo.com /home. So what is this? This is URL. URL means address of specific web page, and domain means address of website. This is the difference between domain name and URL. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now, so specific web page can be accessed by entering URL. Fine. Web page can be static or dynamic. And the static pages, what are static pages? Static pages shows the same content each time they are viewed. Whenever you open that web page, the content will remain the same. That's why we call it static page. And HTML is used to create only static web pages. Fine, always remember. And one is static and another type of web page is dynamic. Dynamic, as the name indicates, it keeps on changing. So dynamic pages have content that can change each time they are accessed. For example, calendar automatically updated itself whenever you open it, bulletin board or blog. So these are the examples of dynamic pages. And for dynamic, just for information, for dynamic web pages, we don't use HTML. We use other languages like PHP, ASP and JSP. Although these are not in your syllabus, just for your information. Fine. For static, we use HTML. For dynamic web pages, we use these languages. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now come to the web browser. Now what is web browser? It is a software application to access the internet. To access the internet, what you use? You use a software, that is web browser. It allows user to view resources that are stored on a server. What does it mean? See, every information is stored on server. Here we are talking about web server. Like, suppose you want to get information of any website, for example, yahoo.com. Fine. What you do? You write www.yahoo.com in address bar. So what you are actually doing, you are sending the request to the web server of Yahoo. What request? To open the home page. So through web browser, what you are sending? You are sending the request to the web server to get the content of website. The web server, this is if you have written on your web browser yahoo.com, so it will send request to which server? Yahoo server. Yahoo server will see the request and will send you back the response in the form of web pages of Yahoo site. Fine. And as a user, you will be able to see the Yahoo website on your system. Fine. So this is the process. You send the request to the web server and web server send back the response on your system. This is a client, okay, and this is the web server. So what is written here? It allows users to view resources that are stored on a server. Fine. It can show text, audios, videos, animations, etc. Fine. Now these are the examples of web browser. Mozilla Firefox, see the icons also. Google Chrome, this is the icon of Google Chrome. Microsoft Internet Explorer, Apple Safari, Opera. Now commonly used browsers, Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. So these are the examples of web browser. Now, what are these? Browser, and these are inventor or creator of browser. Now, Internet Explorer. Who is the inventor of Internet Explorer? Microsoft. Google Chrome, Google. Mozilla Firefox, Mozilla. Opera, Opera software. Safari, Apple. Netscape Navigator, Netscape Communication Corporation. So these you have to keep in mind. The next, home page. Now what is home page? Home page is the initial or main web page of a website. It is also called the front page or the main page. It gives detailed information about the website. Just now I have shown you na home page of school website. So home page is also called front page or main page, and on home page detailed information is there about the website, and you can jump from home page to another web pages through hyperlinks. It is a web page from which all other web pages on the website can be linked. So that's it. In this video, what we have discussed few terms related to HTML. In the next video, we will see what is HTML and how HTML is used to create web pages. Fine. Thank you so much, and do subscribe the channel to get the latest videos at first. Thank you.